This shit bust.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Fuck them kids.
Just like the title says, this is characters that deserve the hate that they get. They earned it by being themselves, doing what they do, and following their ninja way. And speaking of ninja way, this is who we starting it off with.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids?
I mean, how in depth do y'all need me to go? Now, I covered most of their crimes in this video, so definitely check it out if you want to hear me really rip into them. But to summarize, Danzo leaked the information about Naruto having the 9 tails to the village, meaning all the abuse, all the hate, all the swing scenes was because of him. I could stop right there, but then we gotta give Captain Genocide his props, because Danzo's only real competition when it comes to wiping out an entire race of people is the Fire Nation. This man really ordered 66 to Uchiha for existing and having cool eyes, but at least they didn't go to waste because his sick ass harvested them.
What the hell?
And do we even gotta bring up the secret Anbu he put slave brands on to follow his orders? Danzo is bad, and I'm glad he got packed up by the same kid Itachi killed his entire family to save. But I'ma argue the third Hokage is even worse, because he knew about all that shit Danzo did and enabled it. No repercussions. My man was committing war crimes and still had a top 3 seat in the government. Shit more realistic than we thought, huh? Then, look at Sasuke's apartment. And now look at Naruto's. Sasuke has a TV and a whole patio. He be out here barbecuing for the shorties in the class not named Sakura. Out here living in Konoha Hills right by the Hokage faces. While he had Naruto living in favela. And this is after he promised Naruto's dying parents that he would take care of him, just to have this man grow up on spoiled milk, sink bowl ramen noodles, and more hate than Orochimaru. I know Kakashi must have been heated when he went to go visit Naruto's apartment. Ayo, why do I see nothing but spoiled milk and ramen? Do you not feed this kid? I mean, shit, I hand him a check. A check? He's 5! I hand this little nigga a check. It's not my fault he don't be buying green beans or casseroles. I mean, who's gonna take care of him? You promised his parents that you would. Okay, I make a lot of promises. That's my job. And speaking of Orochimaru, that was your student. You brought him up, and we ain't even see you try to stop the man until he decided to ruin a classic in the making with Sasuke versus Gaara. This man went decades hearing about Orochimaru and his crimes. Whole villages worth of people getting snake napped and experimented on, but you chilling. Again, it's a good thing Sasuke didn't get Naruto's treatment, because if he did, I thought she might have spun the block.
This shit bust.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Fuck them kids.
Now, I need to make this clear. I love this character, and if it wasn't for Miles' redesign and how hard he went for his dad, she would be the #1 highlight of this masterpiece of a movie. For some people, she probably still is, but she earned the shit that's getting web-slinged at her. And before y'all go ahead and say, why isn't Peter B. Parker on here? Well, let's keep it a buck. He not that important. Now that we covered that, y'all know damn well she did my boy Miles wrong. My nigga had a whole fat book with nothing but her in it, waiting damn near 2 years to see her, and the first chance he gets, you hide crucial information about an entire spider-powered organization that hates you. You also completely withheld the fact of the canon and Miles being the original anomaly, and his reaction says it all.
You knew?
A few moments later.
I didn't know how to tell you.
You thought him breaking your web was bad? Homie had you stuttering like a Looney Tune. And I'm glad her dad apologized and made up with her and all that, but my boy had to listen to how cool Hobby was from you and other people and how you was staying at his crib. Yo, look, Gwen, you have the nigga's shoes on. I ain't Dr. Umar. Milk is fine with me. So you better save my boy, apologize for all that dumb shit, and give my nigga the kiss of a lifetime. Because spider bite right there. And you keep fucking around and you gonna find out what being alone is really like.
Start that bitch out, yeah, start that bitch out, yeah, start that bitch out, yeah, start that bitch out.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
All my girl wanted to do was save humanity, eat good food. And I know y'all already hopping in the comments with, Gabi is a parallel season 1 Aaron, and if you hate her, then you're missing the point. Shut up! I can't stand this little bitch. Did it not pain you seeing all these niggas go through all that training, all that suffering in season 1 just to get packed up and eaten by these basic titans like some goldfish? But Gabi? Oh, Faze Gabi built different. Gabi and a sniper rifle is a more dangerous combo than a blood drive and Irvin Johnson. Yep, I use his real name. You can call him Magic Johnson if you want, but I'm good. But back to Gabi. I get that she's supposed to be as annoying as she is, so her redemption hits harder, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And she's related to Reiner's bitch ass. That is a crime in of itself.
Dance for us, monkey.
You think we forgot about how he was treating Chimchar, you great Kool-Aid hair bitch? That was the first time we ever seen another trainer give a Pokemon a command. And Ash had to do it because he was letting Chimchar get his ass beat and wouldn't let him fight back. This monkey came into the fight with bandages on. Why? Because Paul stayed up all night letting his other Pokemon jump him. I know Brother Kong and Caesar would not approve of this. And Ash had a lot of rivals in his journey, but no one talked more shit than Paul. Paul was saying some of the most egregious shit I ever heard as a kid. Only thing he didn't say was Ash ain't have no dad. And what made it worse was he earned the right to, because he beat Ash's ass any chance he got. Straight dog walking Ash. Like he didn't beat a Blastoise with a Charizard. Like Sceptile didn't fight to a draw with May's Blaziken. Anytime this man would go up against Ash, Ash would go from Michael Jordan to Ben Simmons. And that's crazy because the tactics Ash was pulling in Sinnoh was his best ever. I know y'all ain't forget about that counter shield though. Also, please like, share, and subscribe, or I might lose hair. Ladies, honest question. Do you even like these characters? I genuinely cannot find what positives they are to take from. Making a strong female character in a story is a great thing, when done right. And you want to know how you can tell it's done right? Whatever show they are in doesn't suck. Why? Because the priority was writing a good story, not creating the perfect female and centering all events around her and presenting these impossible odds she has to face, yet she gets out unscathed every single time because she finally learned to believe in herself and love herself for who she is. Let's look at a quick example with 2 origin movies. Captain America the First Avenger and Captain Marvel. In his movie, Cap gets blessed with steroids and in contrast to the world around him becomes overpowered, but still has to earn his position, his rank and respect and show those around him he is the solution. He spends most of the first act of the movie being paraded around like some of these hoes, I won't lie to you. While Captain Marvel is also overpowered and is told from the very beginning she is the solution to everyone's problems. The problem is, she doesn't believe in herself. You see the problem here? Besides one having a whole ocean's worth of more personality than the other that inherently helps the audiences like them more, they face no real challenges. Even the well-written ones face challenges. And I'm gonna throw another example out there. It's crazy the discourse that was surrounded by the new Star Wars series and Rey's character. No one liked her, but because she's a female, you clearly can't criticize her origin, or lack of origin to be honest, her character motivations, which is damn near non-existent, and her lack of personality along with the chemistry that she has with the people that she's supposed to save the universe with. Like, how can you possibly see the chemistry between Han Solo, Luke? I mean, you can argue Luke and Leia had too much chemistry. Bruh. But how can you see this, then look at this, and say they're the same product or even close? Like, come on, people, let's be honest here. It took Luke damn near a movie and a half to be able to swing a lightsaber with accuracy. Yet, Rey, who had zero prior Jedi training, is able to not only duel Kylo Ren, who is a Knight of the Republic, who has years worth of training from some of the best, literally the best alive, but she wins!
Come on, man.
You could go the Vi way, or you could have Bruce Banner's own cousin, who knows all the trauma he went through fleeing the world's militaries for years, attempted suicides, then losing 2 years of his life not being in control, along with fumbling half of the universe's population. Tell him she's 100 times better at controlling her anger than he is, because men can't call her. These jokes write themselves, people.
Max, baby.